Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we are going to be doing how you can launch with $1,000. Someone commented on one of my last videos and said you cannot. False. You can. We're going to go over how to do it right now. It's a reference from The Office if you guys don't know. Okay, $1,000 startup for Amazon FBA. So we're going to be going over how many units you should order. What weight should your product be? We're going over numbers. We're going over price on Alibaba. What market you should be getting into, how you could determine how much it'll cost to spend on PPC before you ever even make an ad campaign, how you need to differentiate, and guess what? No one cares. Work harder. Okay, so let's get right into it. So first off, by the way, $1,000 startup means that you have $1,000 after you purchase Jungle Scout. So it's more like $1,100. Okay. So yeah, there's a link in the description for Jungle Scout. You can pick that up. You literally need it. I have no idea. Or you could get some other tools there are, but this is the most accurate, so it's what I use. 250 units to start for your first order. Now, a lot of people think that is way too little of an amount of units to order, but it's not. It just depends on the market. So, would it be way too little to order if you were launching a garlic press? Yes, because they'll sell 5,000 units a month. So your 250 units would be like gone in a day. Not that you'd be able to even rank and sell that many in a day, but like that's how many you'd have to sell a day for like a week and a half to get ranked. So yeah, in that case, way too little to order. But the markets we're looking into getting into, where they're selling around that to 400 to 500 units a month, that's fine. Totally fine. And by the time that runs out, if you go out of stock for a week, it's not the end of the world because you have a lack of cash flow. As soon as you get paid from selling your 250 units, you could order 400, reinvest your profits all back into the product if it's going really well. And then those all sell out, and now you're ordering 500 a month, and you have cash flow coming in on top of that. So you could definitely launch with 250, and we'll get into the numbers. I said under 1.2 pounds. I was going to say under a pound, but we're kind of all about like finding that sweet spot in the market where more people aren't looking. So what's 0.1, 0.2 pounds? Nothing. So yeah, well, under 1.2 pounds, that's the product weight in total per unit. All-in cost of $4 max. This is just basic math. So if you're ordering 250 units and you want to order 250 units for $1,000, what does the cost need to be? $1,000 divided by 250 is 4. Simple enough. And all-in cost, all that means is that the price of the unit, so we'll put unit plus shipping. Oh, I messed up my spacing now. Look what I've done. Unit plus shipping. So say the unit is like $2.42. Okay, that's what your supplier says it's going to cost per unit. So what does shipping have to be? Good question. $1.58. So you need to make sure that if you only have $1,000 to launch, that your price, say, this doesn't have to be this price, obviously. If your unit could be $3 per unit and have shipping be $1, the product could be $2, shipping $2. So just get it to $4 max, all in cost. So that's like a good example right here, though. Low competition market. I don't even want to see anyone with 100 reviews in the market. Just, there's 12 million products on Amazon, so I'm not really worried about, am I going to be able to find it? It's more like, it's out there, it's your job to find it, where is it? So don't think of it as like, I'm never going to be able to find things with this criteria. Amazon FBA is saturated. You can't launch like this anymore. Amazon FBA is, you can't have to launch with $5,000. Like, no, that's just, people are saying that because they're getting lazy and they don't want to work harder, which is my last point. Use Jungle Scout Keyword Inspector to determine price of PPC prior to ordering. Let me show you that actually really quick. So, like I said, you could buy the software in the description, and the main part you're buying it for is for this right here. So you could type in your criteria and find products to sell. But also, if you went onto Amazon and you clicked on a product like this, and then you have this right here, Jungle Scout, you open that up, and it'll actually show you exactly how much this listing is making. So they're making $150,000 a month. They're selling about 300 a day, 9,000 a month. Awesome. Very competitive. They have 5,000 reviews. Makes sense. And like they're selling it for what? $16? How much does that cost to make? $3? Yeah, exactly. But anyway, that's Jungle Scout. Link in the description. Help me make a very small commission. I'm making free course level videos for you guys. So if you're going to get it anyway, just get it through my link. Okay. And so what we're looking at mainly here is find products. And then we go, oh no, actually we want keywords. Keyword Scout. What did I call it? Keyword Inspector? That's not what we're doing. Keyword Scout. So what you could do is like, I'm going to actually show you an awesome example of something I'm actually thinking about launching. And like I said, I don't really care about the competition, so I don't mind showing you products that I'm thinking about selling. I think it's very helpful for you, and I would have loved to like see what people are seriously considering selling themselves. So, I mean, you guys can try and launch it too. Even if I did, it's only one more listing, so I don't mind showing you. So keyword, let's say we're going to use like round wooden disc or wooden piece or something. Disc will be fine, actually. We'll get into this later. So this is what we're thinking about launching right here. Ease to rank. This is very general, but ease to rank is 100. That's awesome. And let's see. So you actually get this right here. Exact PPC bid. So check this out. The estimated medium cost of an exact match PPC ad is 27 cents. Love it. Broad PPC is even less at 16. Recommended giveaway is only 4 a day. Super sustainable if you order 250 units and you're still going to be profiting. And this is headline search, 10 cents. So what you're basically seeing, and then you could see like down here, wooden circles. That might be something similar. So you could check all the ones that fit your product. Wood discs, wood circles for crafts, and then triangulate between all of those. So we see round wooden disc, 10 cents, 16 cents, 27 cents. 100% ease to rank. Relevancy score is 100, obviously, because it's exactly what I searched. Go down to the next one. 10 cents, 75 cents, 42 cents. 10 cents, 69 cents, 38 cents. So what we're seeing is that in whole, to rank for that product with PPC, it's going to cost you basically next to nothing to get clicks. That's all I see. Like I've launched products that have $6, $7, $10 bids, which is insane. I don't know, like this, look at that. A $9.35 for the headline search. That's basically what you're going for. You want to get to the top of the page. I don't know if headline search means that you're at the top. Yeah, for a 90% win rate for headline search. I think that's what that is. Not completely sure. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, so you could actually, and this is free. This just comes with Jungle Scout, this tool right here, which is awesome. They didn't make you pay anything extra for this. So you could just get the Jungle Scout web app. It's $40, and you have access to this, and you have access to find products that match your entire criteria that I give you. I'll make a video just on criteria. Today we're just going on pretty much like the meat of how do you launch with $1,000. So where were we at? We were here, Jungle Scout Keyword Inspector. Let me go back a little bit to low competition market, and I'll actually show you that product that I was talking about, okay? So round wooden, I forget what the main keyword I was using is. I think it was round wooden discs. Yeah. All right, check this out. So just looking at the listings here, and we could full page this for you guys. Just looking at the listings here, this is basically what it is. So just like these little rustic cuts of wood, and you could hang them. You could use them for crafts. You could like just use them to write on, put them for like weddings and stuff. And then there's this variation, which actually goes to another product I was thinking about launching. That's like a calendar, and this is the accessory for that, which is good. I mean, you could launch this so cheaply, which is what kind of drew me to it, and it has really solid sales. So let me pull that up for you. So again, we're using Jungle Scout extension here. And check these numbers out. So I know I just said I don't want to see people with, over 100, but the reviews don't really matter in this case because most of the people up here fall into our criteria. So this is like a loose structure. Don't follow it wholeheartedly and be like, wow, I wish I could launch this, but Paul said not to do anything over 100 and this one person has 101. So give yourself some wiggle room here. And not all of these are even the same product, so you have to do your due diligence and make sure that they are. So these are all kind of mixed in. Let's see like what is the best associated keywords. Round wooden. Okay. Discs, pieces. Pieces has more searches. Maybe we'll change it a little bit before we get into this. Round wooden pieces. No, I liked the discs better. But we could check. So the cool thing is when you change up your keywords, the whole market changes. Because see, this doesn't look anything like what we just saw, which could be misleading, which is why whenever I find a product, I try like my top 10 keywords I would search to find that product. So for instance, not the same thing, not the same thing. This is the style that we're looking for. Not the same, not the same. We don't want ornaments. Those are the same. That's kind of the same thing. So my thoughts here, you need to differentiate, obviously. And I'll let you kind of figure that out for yourself. But there's kind of a clever thing that you could do between mixing these products. But let's just go right into why I think this is good and how I think I could launch this for $1,000. So let's check it out. So you have someone selling this, let's see, 100 pieces with the S hooks, super inexpensive to source, 12 reviews, and he's killing it. He's doing 345 sales a month. 12 a day, that's over 10 a day, awesome, and he's doing 4K in revenue. It's beautiful. Let's go down one. So 20 reviews, doing 3,500, selling close to 400 a month. The only reason his revenue isn't as high is because he's charging a lot less. I'm not sure why he's doing that with the more reviews, and is his rank less? No, he still has very close to 5 stars, so if I were him, I'd be charging more than that, especially if you're up that far. And then this is like awesome. So 134 reviews is not that many to be doing that kind of revenue. He's kind of dominating the wood slices. And like the best thing is that like if I saw, okay, 134 and then there was like 10 more people with 100 reviews, that'd be really hard. Or even if there were just 10 more listings of this product. But like look at this page when you search for this. He's like almost the only natural one ranked up top. So how hard would it be to get, see, it's all just those little wooden discs that are made out of like plywood. How hard would it be to get those wooden slices that look like that in a smaller size that you could hang up here? And your upfront's going to be close to nothing because it's wood, small wood slices. That's your resource for this. It's super easy. So he's selling a 30-piece kit. I actually looked into this. Let's do the numbers really quick. It only cost, I think it's $1.30, and then shipping was going to be only $100, so only like 20 cents per unit. Probably less than that, I think. So we'll just say like $1.50 to source that. Look at that, $10 profit, doing $8,300 a month in profit, not revenue. I don't care about his revenue. That's awesome. That's really good. And there's very little competition for this product. So what are we taking away from this? All of the revenue looks good. I'd be happy to be anyone in the top 10. The sales per month are spread across the whole first page. It's not like 1,000, 1,000, 10, 20, 35, 14. It's like 300, 400, 1,500, 250, 1,500, 150, 200, 50, 150, 250. So all the way down to 10 looks great. The reviews are, let's actually count it out using my criteria. How many have under 57, I think I said to you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 10. Amazing. And then price. So we have over 11, under 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 11, but 5. And all of these guys, I think, are cutting themselves short. That's not even the same thing. So we could actually get rid of that and bump 11 up, and then that fits in there. Average price is $12. So if you differentiate correctly, come out with a premium option. One of the complaints I saw on this product was they're only selling huge slabs of these and not the little sizes that like this sized. So simple fix to that, get the natural slices in this size, charge $14.99 for a product that costs you $1.50 to source, make a couple $1,000s a month, and use that couple thousand to launch another product. And now you have $4,000 to $5,000 to launch a product and do it big in the right way and get something going really, really well. But yeah, that's like, there's an example. If you say you can't do it, there we go. And we'll even go to Alibaba and search round wood and slices. So that's what I was searching. Yeah, check this out. 10 cents to $1 for a set, and a set to them is 25. So even for two, like if you wanted to do 50 pieces, it would only be $2. Right here, 16 to 25 cents, 2 cents to $1. Like, this is a really cheap product. These right here, 5 cents to 9 cents. So even if you got 20 pieces, would be $2, and probably less, $1. 40 would be $2. Check this out, this whole bundle with the burlap, with the string, 20 cents to $1. Awesome. And if you watch my last video, you'll know that that basically means nothing. Don't worry about that. So like, that's a great one. This is another good one. 25 of those things for 86 cents. Let's do the math on that. So let's look. He's selling, what price would we want to be at? Probably around the $11.99 price range. So like this guy right here. And we would actually be able to charge more because ours are not those. Don't worry about 100 pieces because ours are different quality, different product. But we're just using this so I could show you the numbers. So product cost is going to be 86 cents plus shipping. Like I said, it was very little, so we'll call it $1 product cost. I could charge 13 because mine, I could probably charge $14.99, so 15 because mine are real slices. 2,500 a month with 12 reviews. Great. It's awesome. So last thing, we just actually went over differentiate. That's the next thing on the list, but we were just talking about changing the product to fill a gap in the market. And the last one is no one cares, work harder. I don't know where I heard that. It's just like an entrepreneur quote, but I liked it. Like, people complain, and at the end of the day, you're your only competition. So it doesn't matter what everyone else says that you can or cannot do, because you know what you can do, and if you work harder than everyone else, it'll show, and you don't really have to explain your goals and your thinking to everyone. You could just work harder and get better results. So if you have $1,000 to launch, I encourage you to start. Don't wait until you have more than that. If you get Jungle Scout, through my link in the description, and find a product that is similar to this, or even this, go ahead, take this product. I don't care. Like I said, the competition doesn't worry me. My philosophy is that I'm going to just bring you guys so much value that we're going to grow the best FBA community ever. So definitely like and subscribe if you thought this was a good video. Kind of wanted to just make this to show you that you definitely can, and running the numbers right out in front of you, showing you that you can. If you guys don't believe me still, no, I didn't start with 1,000. I started with 1,300. Woo, one more week at a part-time job, right? Literally all the money I had. I used my tax return, and it was $1,325 was my first order. If you scroll back on my PayPal, that's literally the exact order. I couldn't forget that number in my lifetime. I turned that into revenue, $44,000. Well, from that product, $36,000. And within the first month, literally the first month, I turned $1,300 into $9,000 of spendable money in profit, and it was even more than that in takeaway. So yes, that was this year, not too many months ago, 5 months ago. So it'll still work. I don't know. Don't get worried if people tell you it won't work. They just have less drive than you. So You already have that on them. I'll see you guys in the next video.